You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we're going to be talking about West Virginia head basketball coach Bob Huggins in this video, guys. And Coach Huggins, man, I'm surprised. We got an update on his status because he was actually on a radio show and he dropped a slur for gay people, not once but twice. Now, when I heard it, was I offended? Absolutely not. I really wasn't. But I did expect that he may not actually have his job anymore. And now we got the update, guys. Coach Huggins, he's going to be fined and suspended. Now, here's the thing, guys. The fine is pretty massive. I mean, they hit this guy up for a whole bunch of money. But surprisingly, since they suspended him, he's not really suspended for a whole bunch of games. Check this out, guys. Let's get into it. West Virginia's Bob Huggins has salary slashed by $1 million after calling Xavier fans Catholics. You see the word there. Can't say it here on this platform. So $1 million, that is it. 3-game suspension. Now, I really thought he was going to lose his job. I mean, this is 2023, man, where there's pretty much no forgiveness out there at all. We still don't even know the status of Glenn Kuiper with the A's. We don't know if he's actually going to have a job or not. We'll have to see. But let's read some of this, guys. West Virginia's men's basketball coach, Bob Huggins, has been suspended 3 games and fined $1 million after referring to Xavier fans as, quote, Catholic F-words during a recent radio interview. In addition to the missed games and financial penalties, Huggins' current multi-year contract structure will be amended to make it a year-by-year deal in which the school can reevaluate his status annually. In other words, guys, this man has no job stability whatsoever. So if they want to get rid of him after this upcoming season, they can do it. And I guess, pretty much get out of it scot-free. Yeah. He's pretty much a lame duck coach on a year-to-year basis now at this point. So he's going to have to really be on his P's and Q's here. Huggins will see his $4.2 million salary sliced to $3.2 million and will serve the 3-game suspension in the first 3 games of West Virginia's regular season schedule. WVU President Gordon Gee and Athletic Director Ren Baker made it clear in a statement that, quote, any incidents of similar derogatory and offensive language will result in immediate termination. Yeah, this is why they gave him the year-by-year contract now at this point. This is why they did it right here, because he's on that Don Lemon thin ice right now at this point. He can't mess up at all. Now, right here it says, as Breitbart's Paul Boyce reported on Monday, quote, Huggins issued the slur while speaking on the air with 700 WLW as he discussed an incident in which one of the crosstown shootouts that Huggins had coached in. According to Huggins, he said Xavier players wouldn't transfer to West Virginia, where he now coaches because, quote, Catholics don't do that, and called them F-words right there. Quote, any school that can throw rubber penises on the floor and then say they didn't do it, by God, they can get away with anything, Huggins said. I think it was a transgender night, wasn't it? Responded Cunningham. It was a crosstown shootout. Yeah, I know. What it was all those F's, those Catholic F's, I think, said Huggins. They were envious. They didn't have one, Huggins added. Yeah. So right there on the radio, and of course he did come out, he issued an apology, but man, he is on very thin ice at this point. I mean, he can't have one single slip up, it seems. And they made it pretty clear. Any other derogatory things that he says, he's terminated. And the school is actually trying to protect themselves by restructuring his contract to where he's on a year-by-year basis now. So we will have to see. He better win a whole bunch of games too, man. It does say here, According to WMVU, Huggins will also have to meet with faculty members to, quote, better understand the mental health crisis facing our college students, particularly those in the marginalized communities. Oh my God, that's a woke statement right there. It is expected he will work with the center and the universities to raise awareness on how we can best support our students' health and well-being, close quote. Okay, understand the mental health crisis? I mean, really? I mean, marginalized communities? Yeah, this is some woke stuff right here. So they're going to make him go under some woke training, it seems, right here, to understand marginalized communities. Okay. Huggins will also make a substantial donation to Xavier's Center for Faith and Justice and Center for Diversity and Inclusion. More Marxist terms right here, guys. To atone for, quote, the disparaging way in which the Catholic faith was characterized in the comments. Huggins is a WVU grad and Hall of Fame member. So, there you have it, guys. He's losing a lot of money, and also he's going to have to make a substantial donation to Xavier's Center for Faith and Justice. So, on top of the $1 million fine, that's pretty much what it is. What is this substantial donation? I'm not exactly sure. Now, my question is, what is this substantial donation? I'm very curious about that because he's already out $1 million. Will he actually have to make, like, you know, a $200,000 donation to this thing? I don't know. But they're going to put him through a lot of woke loops here. And it seems like a bunch of Marxism. When you start talking about diversity and inclusion and equity and all that stuff, yeah, that's Marxist terms right there. Yeah. So, but anyway, guys, he's out a whole bunch of money, only a 3-game suspension. Bob Huggins, do you guys actually agree with the punishment here? Let us know that in the comments below, man. But that's all I got to say about this, guys. So we will catch you on the next video.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.